this is your first or second time here, hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your third time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated on when I post. Figured I'd try something new today. Toss all this right here together within the last couple of days. But I'm going to talk about some weapons from Fallout. Some of the weirder ones, some of the things we just kind of accept or just gloss over. So today's is going to be the first one in this. And it's going to be a weapon I used just recently in a run. The Displacer Glove. Now, not all pre-war weapons were designed to kill. Some were just meant to control. And were simply adapted to be the weapons we know them as today. Now, the Displacer Glove, we find it in a few places throughout the game. Most notably, the one that uses it the most, and the individual most every character will come in contact with, is Caesar, the leader of the Legion. Some people find it strange that he's using an energy-based weapon, whilst others, if you really understand the Legion, you understand that it's just fine for them to use energy weapons. If they could mass-produce them, more soldiers would have them, but as it stands right now, Caesar, as a former follower of the Apocalypse, understands how to maintain his weapon. Now, originally, the Displacer Glove was conceived of as a riot control augmentation for soldiers, military police, you name it. Anyone that would need to have a hand-mounted loudspeaker array to speak to large crowds. And even in some cases, play loud, directed sound toward people to make them disperse. We actually have certain devices like this in this day and age. Directed sound and sonic arrays that we actually use for this exact purpose, actually. But people quickly realized that the emitter array could be retuned to emit displaced bursts of concussive air, allowing operators to push or incapacitate targets, usually without lethal force, unless over-tuned. While not intended for military or combat use, pre-war modifications allowed soldiers to weaponize the sonic driver in the device, converting this megaphone glove into a short-ranged concussive weapon. In practice, the glove emits a directed, displaced pressure wave of air capable of striking opponents with equivalent force of a low-caliber weapon or minor explosive damage, depending on what you're wearing. Now, recovered notes from pre-war manufacturers suggest that the Displacer Glove was originally marketed to riot police and peacekeeping forces as a voice amplification and command reinforcement system, effectively a portable loudspeaker for crowd control and dispersal. After testing, researchers discovered the sonic pulse could shatter lightweight materials and stagger human targets, leading to a restricted distribution of the devices. But when the bombs fell, military personnel adapted the design, its civilian limiters were removed, and the non-lethal voice amplifier became a handheld shockwave emitter. By the by, that's it for this video. Gonna keep this one nice, tight, and short. Under 5 minutes, hopefully. Under around that anyway. Without my rambling here at the end. This is just something new. I was mostly testing out the backgrounds and all that happy good stuff there. That way I can make a template, right? I try to go through and streamline everything I do when it comes to this so I can keep it as quick and easy to make as possible, because like I said before, until I figured out that, Audacity has that truncate feature, it was taking me like 3 or 4 hours to make these types of videos. Now that I have more free time with it, instead of just using B-roll in the background for everything for them, I figure, this new setup would be pretty interesting. Along with that, I'd like to thank Eric Hewitt and Big O for sticking around, guys. It means a lot. If you'd like to become a member too, links down in the description. $2 a month gets you membership videos and whatnot, which there will be some coming out later on this month, mostly because we're done with the Courier 6 run for the members stuff there. Anyway, I'm going to call this one good. Let me know how it went for a good proof of concept here. I'm really liking the background and stuff here. Found it floating around on the internet. I guess it could also be used as like a stream overlay or something. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I could probably modify it here and there if I want to. But yeah, just working on making it nice and a nice easy workflow to make these videos quickly and easily. That way I can keep making them week to week, because I want to keep up this 2 videos a week thing. Been doing it for like, I don't know, over a year at this point. I think April was a year that I had been making Fallout videos. And I was only late on 1 video in that time, which is pretty cool. Along with that, I've started streaming and stuff too every once in a while. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will let you guys go. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm going to head on out.